If you're out in the market to buy a luxury car, there are plenty of options to choose from. You can get an SUV, a sedan, a crossover, or maybe even an hatchback. And they all come with variety of drivetrains. Petrols, hybrids, some of them are still diesels, and then there are electrics. But the key question that you're really trying to answer is how good is this car going to be to live with every day? And with that perspective in mind, welcome to Car and Bike. I am Dinad, and this is the Audi Q8 e-tron. The Q8 e-tron isn't really a new car. As Audi plans to launch more EVs, they're rationalizing the names. And this is the facelift of what was originally the e-tron. It's available in two body types, the SUV and the Sportback. In terms of design, the changes are primarily at the front. There's a new grille with black elements, larger air intakes in the bumper for better aerodynamics, and Audi's new cool-looking 2D logo. The side profile is pretty much the same, and I love the large 20-inch alloys. At the back, it gets Q8 badge with some subtle tweaks to the design. The overall design is sporty and stylish. So if you are seen driving one of these, rest assured, the heads are going to turn. So now that we are out driving, let's get the very basic question out of the way, and that is the range. Now the Q8 e-tron SUV has a claim range of 582 kilometers, while the Sportback has a claim range of 600 kilometers. Now in the real world, I expect it to do about 450 kilometers considering all the traffic, the heat and everything else that is going around us. I still think it is pretty awesome because this means you'll have to only charge the car once a week. It comes with 114 kilowatt per hour battery pack and has 170 kilowatt DC charging that can take it from 10% to 80% in just 31 minutes. Audi also offers two home charging units with the car, one to be installed at home and other sitting here in the trunk. Both of these can charge car to 100% in just 6 hours. So I've been driving around for a couple of hours and I'm amazed by how silent this cabin is. I mean, I have been in many EVs till now, but I must say the insulation levels that this car provides are exceptional. So if I were a businessman or a senior corporate honcho, this is the car that I would love to be driven around in. I would be happy sitting in the back, tending to my work, while being at peace, driven to office and back. And honestly, it's not just about the silence and the NVH, but the overall fit and finish of this car is exceptional. The build quality feels right, and this place is very luxurious. Outside of being comfortable both at the front and the back, this car is also spacious. This is one of the very few cars that I've sat in recently which can actually seat 3 people at the back comfortably. Plus the boot is large, 569 liters in this one and 528 liters in the Sportback. Of course, the sloping roof is going to count for something. The style is going to come at the cost of space. Not so much in the boot, honestly. The space is good enough. But you will be compromised or you will be lacking a little bit for headroom in the Sportback. And the features list is also in line with what is expected from a luxury car like this. It has 16-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, massaging and ventilated seats at the front, Audi's virtual cockpit, park assist, panoramic sunroof, 4-zone AC, air ionizer and aromatization, fancy leather upholstery and premium metal inserts. The car is capable of masking speeds very well. The steering feedback is right where it needs to be for a car like this, and the overall handling dynamics or the way the car turns every time you give a steering input is good enough for an SUV. Of course, I'm not expecting it to behave like a performance car. If that was the case, I would have rather been happier with a sedan or a sports saloon perhaps. So in that sense, it will do the job for you in handling as well. It will keep you happy most of the time. So what do I make of the Q8 e-tron? If I think about it just as an EV, I'm not really impressed. It's not one of the fastest out there, nor does it have a very long range, nor does it come with something very unique that we are expecting from all the EVs these days. But reset all of these expectations to the ones that really matter. It has a very silent cabin, also a very large cabin. It is relatively fast and will travel decent amount of distance in comfort. And for all of these reasons, I give Q8 a big thumbs up.